Afternoon. Well, my name is Nicholas Ngahu. I'm the CEO for KEMLIC, which is Kenya Meat and Livestock Exporters Industry Council of Kenya. And what we do, we don't just export, because we export from Kenya. We source from all counties in Kenya, especially Northeastern. We also source from Makueni. We source from Narok. And we are exporting currently to 10 countries. Especially in the Middle East, we are trying to work out modalities to export to Europe and the US, courtesy of AFTA, and I believe we'll see that to fruition. Buana PS can attest that we are working on exporting to Saudi for the annual Hajj. We've been talking about the 2.5 million heads, and I can see DVS nodding, and we are hoping to work on that. Currently, we are working on Dubai is our biggest export market. We have been exporting around 25 tons per day to Dubai. And we had a meeting with the Dubai authorities the day before yesterday, and we are working to export 60 tons per day based on an LC system. And if we can agree among ourselves, then you will be paid in advance to export to Dubai. Saudi is our second biggest market, and I've mentioned that, once we sort out the few things that are remaining, we'll be able to export that 2.5 million per annum to Saudi. And then now we work closely with KEPSA. We're working on AFTA to see how we can export to US, because they also want to import some products here. So it's a bilateral agreement, and we support local animals. So we work a lot in the counties. We are doing various partnerships with about 4 counties. And if you want to learn about how you can export meat to another country, you need to be at the expo, because we'll be giving you more information about that. You've seen that meat is very broad, and Professor Kangeda was saying our current consumption, formal consumption, is specified formal, is $11.68 billion. That's about 1.2 trillion Kenya shillings. And what we export is not much, but it's in billions of Kenya shillings. But when you look at a country like Brazil, it exports, last year they exported 1.7 trillion Kenya shillings worth of meat. And Dr. Kaberia mentioned that we are number 3 in terms of in terms of livestock herd. So we have the capacity to export a lot of animals if we sort out the few disputes we have internally with our neighbors, sort out the issues of water, issues of pasture, issues of fattening, finishing and fattening. It's a concept that gives you the opportunity to double your money. Become a wash too. Inaitwa FNF. Dr. Amahi anaitanga FNF. FNF ni ile unachukua mnyama, unampatia ile chakula anafaa kupatiwa, unampatia malisho, maji, chumvi na zile madawa. Alafu unamwatch aongeze weight, akuwe healthy, alafu anachinjwa. Tunamleta KMC, tunachinja. KMC, I believe, will be exporting from January. Fantastic. And we are working on that, because we need to improve competitiveness, even internally. We also have another slaughterhouse opening in around December, an export slaughterhouse. And the thing about export slaughterhouse, I keep telling people, when you compare a local slaughterhouse and an export slaughterhouse, ni kama kukompea ndege local na ndege international. Yeah? Na wale wametravel, kama Dr. Ndemo hapa, wanajua difference. An export slaughterhouse is about $7 million, right? It is about, is it $7 million? It's about 7 billion Kenya shillings for you to be able to, set up something like what you're seeing here in KMC. And that excludes other aspects like the land and all that. And also proximity to the airport, proximity to the sources, and so many other things. And now for us to export to a place like the US, we have to make sure that there is zero contamination along the way. So it even calls for more rigorous, sorting out of issues across, transport and cold chain and all that. And with those few remarks, I want to hand over the mic to the MC. Thank you very much.